What's up guys, Harry here, known as Trade Shop. Welcome back to today's video, and today we're going to be looking at Ethereum is the main focus here. So we're going to be looking at Ethereum, a bit of Bitcoin, and without further ado, let's get into it. But before that, please guys, like this channel, subscribe. Why? Because I'm giving you this content every single day, updates daily, and saving you and telling you what's happening in the markets. I keep these updates nice and short and save you time and also give you the most information I can. We also do have trade signals from time to time, so please check out our Telegram and Discord. And yeah, with that being said, let's get into it. So, looking at the charts right here, we can see that Ethereum has broken out finally. And is this a real breakout? Well, let's look at the 4 hour, pretty clear. Some selling pressure now. The daily, you know, did we close? Yes. Okay, we have closed in a daily, which makes me immediately comfortable. Let's look at volume in this breakout. It's always nice to have high volume. I mean, it's not really where I want to see it, to be honest. Yeah, it's a bit tapering down. 3 hour. 3 hour is picking up a little bit an hour. Yeah, that volume's not very strong, not very strong. The initial move is getting, but it's not that strong. You see how that's tapering down? So I don't really like that. I mean, I bet if I brought up the RSI, it would probably show us some bearish divergence just due to volume and momentum dying off. And yeah, you can see bear, bear, bear. There we go. That's why making sense now. This is, but to be honest, I don't look at that at a death sentence to see how extended we have come. If volume would have taken us out, closer to where the breakout would have been. So if volume were to be an issue, I would have, seen this fake out happen probably around this wick here. This move here would have probably caused it. Looking at the Bollinger Bands on the daily, let's have a look at Bollinger Bands on the daily. And we've closed above it, which look what's happened before when we started closing above it, and now we're starting to close above it again. So this is looking good. Structure looks perfect. I mean, Bollinger Bands now going back into expansion phase. It's not worrying me too much, the volume, and we're pretty far off where I think a fake out would have happened. So to be honest, I'm looking for some more extension and for us to continue up and onwards. It did. How much did it front run my target? So my target was this 1,587, and it front runned it by $12. So if you guys can be nice to me and say Harry was still right to get this pullback, he was just $12 off, then yes. If you don't want to be nice to me, then I fully understand. But I believe I got this of a Fibonacci. I think I took it from the bottom of here. I'm not too sure where I took that Fibonacci. Yeah, it was from here. Ah, so I probably took that Fibonacci off the 1 hour, and the 1 hour wick was coming up here. So that's why it gave me the target of this. But if you look at this, if I took it off the 4 hour wicks, uh, which are coming above here like this, and like this, you can see that the 4 hour wicks have actually caught it pretty perfect. So what does this mean to me? Why are we having this dump? Profit taking. And Bitcoin is dumping. I think Ethereum is leading the Bitcoin dump, and I think we're seeing a rotational market, which is always good to see. And yeah, so what do I think? Maybe we could even come back down and retest here at 1,420, which I would be looking at no more than an opportunity, a nice number as well, right? 1,420, and then continuing upwards. Next target I'm looking at would be, according to this, at 1,738, but I do think that that $1,800 target's a nice even number. And then from 1,800, I would be looking at probably 2,000 as at my next. If we take this as a top, it will probably give us 2,000. Let's see if that actually works out. If we take this as a short-term top, it's giving us, no, not really, but you know, that's how I would see it happening. 2,000 definitely in the cards, and I do think we eventually reach up there. But do we come back and retest maybe this level here? Yeah, it's a possibility. Is it a death sentence? No. I mean, also this is some liquidation of some over leveraged longs. So yeah, let's look at Bitcoin quickly. Same chart as Ethereum. Who's leading? You guys comment below who's leading, Bitcoin or Ethereum. Bitcoin is actually a very, very, very easy play. It's doing something that is, it's quite reminiscent of price action. And let me show you this. So let's go into 1 hour time frame. And if you look here, we have clean candles all to here, right? We've broken this resistance here. We've broken it. We've had even a retest here, and then now we've continued on. So obviously we're continuing up, up, up. Clean candles. Notice the clean candles. That means that Bitcoin has clean traffic to move up. And now that we see this happening, moving up, where do you think a reversal point should be? Well, obviously it should be at the next resistance. And you can see here that this resistance here is what's causing this dump, So it's simple price action actually that this is happening. So what do I think for Bitcoin? As long as we don't close in here on a 4 hour, back in this range, then I'm not bearish on this chart. If we do close a 4 hour in this range, okay, then we can look for moves probably back down to 30,000. And still an opportunity, to be honest. It will still be following some sort of structure. Any closure, a 1 hour closure above 38,000, 40,000 next target. 4 hour closure above uh, 37,000, 40,000 target. So it's looking good, guys. Let's quickly look at Stokes on Ethereum because, Bitcoin, uh, yeah, we're all interested in Ethereum, so daily. And remember, guys, I was telling you that major signal, both in Bitcoin and in Ethereum, on the Stokes, right? And if you look at this, it did catch it perfectly, and we got both momentum turning up. You can see this regression has been happening all the way since September lows, and it's caught the next low. And look, we're continuing nice and onward. We can refine it to something like this, and it's a very clear regression line, and it's caught this and now continuing upwards. Looking at the Bitcoin on the daily, we did also have a trend line and it's caught it perfectly. I was showing you this from a while back. So looking at Stokes, they're telling us, I mean, look, if we look at the 4 hour, it should be, you see that $35,000, $34,000 level is the level where it would start to cross down. Now, with that being said, I think I'll leave it at that. If you guys are interested in learning about day trading, then definitely check out my channel down below. This is a channel that we're partnered with Adapt Crypto, and this is where I teach you about this price action and everything like that. And I don't want to crowd our channel with TA videos because we're a collaborative space with a lot of information. So definitely check that out for trading based information and knowledge. With that being said, remember guys, take care and trade sharp. Peace.